Oh, you always call me at amazing times. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Okay, my abuser just retaliates with these prank calls and have him deny me to hurt my feelings. He's been doing it years. So when I'm out and about and leaving and he's aggravated, he'll have a minion call me and start arguments and deny services and antagonize. He's been getting away with it years. So I assume you're about to do the same thing?
I was just calling.
You have to excuse me. They follow me around with these sirens. I don't know when someone's going to put him in prison, trying to cover for crimes they're having people commit. I thought stalking was illegal, no matter who you were. But I guess they haven't got they're yet to get their charges for police brutality and all kind of other crimes. Okay, ma'am, I'm sorry. Okay, now, were you about to deny me assistance again? Because everything that I tried to get legal aid for, in fact, all legal aids, years, I've been denied. So if history repeats itself, you're about to start an argument and deny like everybody else they can get through on my phone.
I was going to provide you with counsel and advice about how to file a grievance on the shelter.
The shelter put me out for profit. That's why I need your help.
You can still file a grievance.
I tried to file a grievance that was ignored, so the legal aid won't help? Because I don't understand why they want me to handle everything on the phone. It's like the police department knows that my phone is hacked by con artists. They gave me a whole bunch of numbers and I asked for addresses. Those are federal charges. And then they enlist everybody else to demand that I call numbers to get services. I was there. Why would they demand that I handle my business on the phone everywhere I'm at? Because if the police department is part of an identity theft ring, jurisdiction to jurisdiction, I don't know why that wouldn't be on CNN and major federal charges and going around having businesses defraud me to keep me quiet and arresting me over almost 30-something times. Seems like someone should have had the law enforcement under control a long time. Don't you help with that?
Sorry, what's your question?
Don't you help with when law enforcement's out of control and civil rights violations too? Because you have an array of things that I needed assistance with. Civil rights violations, and I told you legal aids were denying me of assistance to cover for crooked government officials. They were violating my rights too.
Area of law that I work in, but I can fill out.
Okay, you're the only one, and everyone don't want me fleeing domestic violence. Did you ever find out what was going on with that and why they won't talk to me everywhere I'm at regarding domestic violence?
We didn't talk about domestic violence during our call.
We did. You said that you were going to try to get a hold of someone to see why nobody will help me with domestic violence. And then you helped with housing, discrimination, and they put me out in corruption and also denied me case management. And it's been a history, repeatedly happened ever since I've been forced into homelessness. I'm trying to prove that it's under no negotiation I am enforced to be homeless without a choice. If I gather my own place, they'll scam and take it. Illegal evictions. Law enforcement is enforcing that I am homeless for coercive control. That way, if they're upset, they'll have shelters put me out, and they even had places put me out with lease agreements and keys, which I thought was a crime. So are you hiding the attorney?
Sorry?
The attorney, the attorney?
What about the attorney? I don't understand.
This is a legal aid and you don't understand what I mean regarding the attorney? What was your name?
I didn't hear your question.
What was your name?
Lindsay.
Who?
Lindsay?
Okay, and you don't understand what I need at a legal aid, why I need an attorney?
No, I asked what your question was.
Yes, where's the attorney? When will I come in contact with an attorney? Going through the hoops of trying to get legal aid repeatedly over and over, year after year, to be deprived of it, to keep government officials out of prison.
And I wanted to relay to you what we discussed, which was providing you with counsel and advice about filing a grievance and the shelter you are a participant in.
Okay, but as for getting your services, you're denying it? I'm just trying to prove to the feds that this is a form of a prank call. When I'm on my way out, and for years I get these calls, but it's actually violating my life, but it's a form of a prank call to cause emotional distress. So the FBI, I'm hoping that they're monitoring me too, and they can do something about you guys' criminal activity and how armies of people want to oppress me and mistreat me emotionally for whatever reason they feel they have to. So you, the legal aid, the only services you're going to give me is to refer me to do a grievance at the shelter? That's it?
Yes, that is our counsel advice.
Your counseling advice? And you don't want to let me guess, you don't want me to come in person?
That is all we're able to assist with.
But let me guess, you don't want me to come in person? Aren't you violating my rights like everyone else? And you help with civil rights violations?
I'm not able to answer any legal questions.
Okay, well, is an attorney able? I mean, this is a legal aid. Who is going to answer the questions if legal aids and attorneys won't answer them? That's violating my rights to legal representation if everywhere I'm at that has an attorney, and you're being rude, ma'am, to cover for the fact that it's impossible for me to get legal representation if the legal representation don't want me to know and don't want me to have knowledge of their job task and, my rights. If my legal representation is aiding and abetting crimes, it makes it impossible for me to progress. If my legal representation, when I'm kidnapped numerous times on false charges, if legal aids and everybody I hire don't know and have to go, where does that leave me? And if you're an attorney and don't know. Well, this is a legal aid and you don't know. Who knows?
Don't assist legal issues. Like I said, when we first called, I was only calling specifically about your shelter-related issue, and all we're able to assist with in terms of your shelter-related issue.
It's bought off and paid before she called for emotional distress. I'm just trying to prove it to someone that'll do something about it. It's a form of a prank call to upset. So have me get off the bus, go there, fill out paperwork, waste my time, and the best she can come up with is do a grievance and deny assistance. But this conspiracy is supposed to be federal charges. And I'm wondering how many patterns equal an arrest. Okay, ma'am, well, this has happened years. There's not very much I can do if I go in person and they demand that I talk to the scammers on my phone. We just got to see when someone is going to disperse out federal charges for this behavior. Okay, ma'am, I'm powerless, like the email said. If the government's enforcing crimes. Okay, did you want to waste my time even farther? I mean, I don't know. It's been happening years. What would you like, ma'am?
All I was calling to do was to provide counseling advice about how to file a grievance with the shelter.
Okay, and you're denying services there at Los Angeles Legal Aid?
That is the only service we're able to provide is counseling advice.
Yeah, it's been happening years. So I just wanted to get, confirmation that you were denying services.
Like I said, the service we are providing is counsel and advice.
How's that counseling and I don't stay there anymore? And I'm reporting that I'm not able to speak, ma'am. You're not giving me any direction on being discriminated against with housing. That's a crime. What direction are you telling me to do? Because as I told you last time when you were starting the argument to cover for it, this isn't just for that shelter. It's all the shelters I've been forced to live at. This is a history ever since I've been forced into homelessness. It's landlords. It's police going around telling people to leave me homeless and deprive me of shelter. It's a conspiracy. Not just that one location. I've told you that over and over and over and over again. We're having a misunderstanding that you want that Just Union Rescue Mission on 545 San Pedro that stole from me and committed a crime with Mill. You just want them to hold them accountable, but numerous other places have done it. It's a conspiracy. And it's currently doing it now. They're using intimidation tactics. Some locations the police have drugged me out of keeping me from services. Some of them I've been drugged out with arrests and with assaults just for simply getting services. Trying to, at least. And shelter and housing. So why would you choose, just like the restaurants that were choosing the way that they were going to make my food and wouldn't let me have a choice? Why won't you give me counseling so I can combat numerous places doing this, not just one? And your legal aid. The legal aid, it said that if you are having housing discrimination, not just one place, numerous places do it. Ever since I've been forced into homelessness, they scam putouts and denials of housing and shelter. They've been doing it years.
Come on, Kevin.
This is the one that ran into the bathroom, interrupting the call. Noise pollution. Ma'am, you're refusing to advocate for me and give me the services that it said that you offered when there was housing discrimination? You only don't want to talk about one location, and almost all locations have discriminated against me?
I don't care about what they motherfuckers saying.
I don't know if it'll go through. The minion's trying to interrupt the recording. Hopefully they won't, cause a problem because she's using profanity. But she had rushed into the bathroom, and then her friend came in there when I thought the door was locked. There they are, stopping to leave it. Ma'am, you're wasting my time like the other people are, aren't you? Someone saw that I was leaving and wanted to taunt and hold me up so they can set up more crimes. Isn't that what's going on, ma'am? The truth? That I'm being illegally monitored and you call to oppress like everyone else to dangle services that if we knew full-blown, well, I'd never get year after year. But all this time, it's a violation of my rights. And for someone to taunt me and dangle services they know I'll never see is emotional abuse. But okay, until someone intercepts this, I don't know if the minion is going to YouTube is going to give me a problem with her using profanity, but other people have done it, They come out and interrupt video diaries, try to keep me from using the bathroom, came in there, both the parties, interrupted me using the bathroom in one car. It's only two people. Okay, ma'am, this is what you did last time, just sit on the phone and wasted my time on purpose. Armies full of people do it. I think that, I don't know if you're a scammer or how this is being done, but hopefully I hope and pray that the FBI is trying to figure it out or have figured it out. Okay, ma'am. This is a form of prank call, once again. It's a prank. That's real. Okay, thank you. It's a complicated situation. Okay, typical abusers, when they're mad, they'll call, they want you to have emotional distress, they'll call you and say something and then call a whole bunch of times. This person plays games with things happening in your life to oppress. They'll have CPS call, my daughter's teacher would miss, my supervisor to call would miss. That's how these prank calls go. People that I'm trying to get services with, things that are vital to me, they have them call and oppress. Family members calling, starting arguments and tears.